Last installment in this Austin-inspired mini-series. This is kind of a bonus episode because the first thing, I think it was the first episode I talked about, why don't poker players make it? A lot of it has to do with being self-employed. So plenty of people want to be their own boss, and they'll say that, and what they really mean is they don't want a boss at all, they don't want to do anything at all. I prefer this because I'm not limited on how many hours I have. There was, when I was in undergrad, somehow I became aware of this offer, this like freelance job opportunity. It was making modules with latex, not the material. It's a software program. It didn't take too long. I had never worked with latex before, but I figured it out. They said $15 per module, and there are like tons that they need to get done. It's like unlimited how many you could do. I thought that was awesome. I'll do like 100 of these and make $1,500. I did the first. They said, yeah, that's what we were looking for. They paid me, and I looked for another one to do, and they said, no, that was it. No more left. So I don't know. Maybe they actually hated it, but paid me the 15 anyway. Maybe I don't know. They lied when they said there were tons of them. But that type of deal intrigued me because I could do as much as I wanted. When I worked at UPS, I couldn't just add extra hours to my schedule and make more money. So in poker, you want to play 80 hours in a week, you can do it. But a lot of people are intrigued by poker because you could just like sleep all day and do whatever you want at night and just play a few hours in the meantime and say, oh yeah, I play poker. Well, eventually the money is gonna run out. You're just not gonna make enough. Like that guy I mentioned in the other video, Stalker. There's no way he was like really committed to the hours. He was probably playing like 25, maybe 30 a week. And I think also his expenses were too high. So there was just no way his poker income was gonna exceed or even match his expenses. You need to really be committed to hours, and that could be playing and studying, it could be just playing, but you can't get into something where you're self-employed in order to do as little as possible. For some reason, there's also this stigma that if you play a lot of hours, you're like terrible at poker. You should be able to make enough money playing like 3 hours a day, 5 days a week in order to cover everything. That's just doesn't make sense to me. If you want to be in something to be self-employed, yeah, it's very nice when you know you don't have to go to sleep according to someone else, you don't have to wake up according to someone else, but there's still a lot of hours involved. So you should get into something self-employed if you don't want to be limited on how many hours. You want to do more than usual.
Yeah, I got it at the stadium in May.